Good morning. Bright and early here in Las Vegas, 7 a.m. as I hit the record button. Beautiful, sunny, scorching hot Las Vegas, Nevada. Teddy Covers with another edition of Wake Up and Win. Let's talk about where the markets are moving and why they're moving. Who do the wise guys like today? What's the sharp money? And what's the flow of the sharp money? Do we bet now? Do we bet later? Let's talk about it right here, right now. And let's start in the NBA, where I've been saying this line's painted. It's been painted 6.5 to 14.5, basically since the open. This morning, we're starting to see 215. So if you like the over in that game, find a 214.5, bet it now. If you like the under, there's no urgency, you wait, because we are seeing some over money, 215 starting to pop up. Game one of the NBA Finals. Size not doing anything. Series price isn't doing anything. I'm still seeing the Celtics. The Celtics are taking a little bit of money on the series price. It was minus 210 at the open. Now I'm seeing some minus 220s out there, even minus 230. So Boston has taken a little bit of money for the series price. They took money from the open, right at the open for game one, and now we're seeing over money, a little bit of over money showing up for game one as well. So that's what's going on in the association. Let's talk a little. This WNBA stuff, I don't handicap the WNBA. I really don't. All I'm doing on the show so far is saying, hey, here's where the sharp money's coming. And it's been winning this week, so let's keep rolling with it. And again, when we're talking about where do we want to follow sharp money, WNBA is a sport, especially early in the season, no hesitation from this bettor saying the wise guys have an edge. Sharp money in WNBA this time of year is worth something. And right now, what we're seeing for today in the markets, over money for Dallas and Las Vegas. There was a fair bit of aces money in that game as well overnight. So money for the aces, money for the over in that one. Let me just double check that because the lines are moving as we speak. So I can't call it over because it was just a move back to the under. It got up to 170, 170.5, and that was the market said that's enough, and we started seeing under money from there. So we saw some initial over money. Currently, there's not that same level of over money flowing in for the aces and the wings. That said, Las Vegas has most assuredly taken money in this game. That is sharp money for the aces. The other game, Minnesota, LA, we're seeing under money in that one. That total was as high as 160 last night. I'm seeing 156.5, 157 right now. So under money for the Lynx and the Sparks in WNBA. All right. First of all, I want to thank all you guys. Dude, every day I go in the comments. I look forward to it. It's fun. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all that. And I keep botching the number of subscriptions. We have like 158,000 subscribers to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. If you want to, do so today. You can get an instant alert every time new content goes live. The one thing I will ask you for, please give me a like. That's all I ask. A like click makes all the difference. Thank you. That's a difference maker for this show as we try to get some momentum over the summer months heading into football season. Let's talk a little MLB for today. That's why I wait until 7 a.m. to do the show, because the baseball markets really start to move right around this time of the day. I was trying to do it a couple minutes earlier. I'm like, I'm missing stuff. So if we record a couple minutes later, it's because I'm waiting for these. Literally, they start like, boom, 7 a.m. like clockwork in baseball. Let's take a look at what the markets are doing right now. We've seen a little bit of Rockies money against the Reds. Cincinnati's not a team people are trusting as road favorites right now. That's one. We're seeing some San Francisco money in Arizona as well. That was as high as 130. Now I'm seeing minus 115s for the D-backs. That's been priced much closer to pick 'em. And that one we're all seeing under money for that ball game. Early start in Arizona. The roof is closed, and that the Chase Field plays more like an under park with the roof closed. Plays like an over park when the roof is open. I'll leave it at that. More of a neutral park when the roof is closed. We're seeing some under money coming right now. Milwaukee and Philadelphia, two teams that haven't hit at all in this series. Unfortunately for me last night, I had the Brewers at the nice plus price, and they got one run. And it was good enough to get an extra innings, and they still couldn't score a blue. Chance after chance in that ball game down the stretch. Under money showing for Milwaukee and Philadelphia. On the other hand, we've got over money for the Mets and the Nationals in early. That was 9 overnight, even 9 juice to the under at some books. Now I'm seeing 9.5s out there this morning. Over money in L.A. Pittsburgh. Over money in L.A. Pittsburgh. Skiing's on the hill. They've been betting Paxton over every game. Paxton's advanced metrics are not as good as his actual results. The markets expect regression. I'm not. Paxton's an interesting case, and every year you're going to find a half dozen, maybe a dozen pitchers or more whose advanced metric stats aren't necessarily going to correlate with their results. And you read the quote after every Paxton start right now. He's like, I found my rhythm. I'm in good form. He had a bunch of walks. All right, the advanced metrics aren't pretty, but the Dodgers have been winning for Paxton. If you're betting on him, you're making money. But the wise guys don't like him. His advanced metrics aren't any good. Oh, by the way, the Pirates are favorite of the Dodgers today. When's the last time the Pirates on any field were favorite of the Dodgers? I'm not sure. It's been a while. That's worth some database research that I didn't do. Nonetheless, again, over money in that ball game, Paxton and Skeens in Pittsburgh. Other moves in the markets right now. Look, the 8.5s, a lot of the 8.5s got wiped out in KC Cleveland. There were 9s out there. Now it's kind of a split line, 9, 8.5. So there was a little bit of over money there. Nothing to write home about in that one. That was another one that really stood out to me. Where you've got a little bit of Baltimore money in Toronto. No surprise. The Blue Jays having a rough series at home. Although Barrios is supposed to be the streak stopper for them. Nonetheless, Orioles taking money as an underdog in that ball game. That one stands out. Over money, Seattle and Oakland. Gilbert and Estes, which surprised me. These are not too... that's one that really, I mean, again, when you see the ones that you're like, why? This is one I go, why? I don't understand why that you're going to see Gilbert over. I understand why I'm going to see two hot-hitting teams over. Or, sorry, two cold-hitting teams that they're betting over the total. I mean, Seattle and Oakland can't hit. It's been that way all year. Nonetheless, over money for this one. And I'll tell you when I know. I'll also tell you when I don't know. This is one, I don't really understand why the over money has come for that one. Interleague play for today. Heavy over money, Atlanta, Boston. That was 9 last night. I'm seeing 10s on the board this morning. That's a big move for that total. We're seeing some St. Louis money in Houston. Cardinals have been taking money on a regular basis of late. A team that clearly underachieved early has now worked their way back to, a couple games under 500. So the Cardinals as a big dog, I'm not shocked that they're taking money in that one. And there's one, San Diego's taking money in L.A. Cease against Soriano. Cease is the guy who the markets like. The Padres are certainly the better of the two teams, even though they haven't played like it necessarily in this series. And Dylan Cease now as high as minus 160 in a lot of books. This was minus 140 last night. So that's what's doing, guys. One more thing I want to let you guys know. We got a great promo right now. WagerTalk.com. You visit my page, wt.buzz/TC. Finish June with a bang. Just $1.99 is going to get you every play, every day, in every sport. There's no promo code needed. Just visit the website, WagerTalk.com, or visit my page, wt.buzz/TC, and get on board. If you want an all-access package, and I always encourage, if you're going to don't buy a play, buy a package. I believe that sincerely. The bottom line is, give a chance for someone to show you what they can do for you and your bankroll. Check it out if you're interested, wt.buzz/TC. That's all we got for Wednesday. We'll do it again tomorrow. Same time, same channel between now and then. Good luck. Enjoy the games. Cheers.